I think that's what's so wonderful about St. Stephen's is it's not just coming and worshiping on Sunday at 9 a.m., you know, the typical, what you think of typical. I get so much out of the Rector's Forum, and I love the different speakers, and you just never know how that's going to speak to you and what you're going to take away from it. It's just a grounding force for me. I think I crave coming and knowing that I'm going to take away something from that and apply it to my week and hopefully be a better person because of it. I think that I'm really grateful for St. Stephen's just being here for me in a time when I really craved it. You know, I didn't come to church. I was busy with young children, and I just felt a void, and there was something that I knew I needed. I wasn't quite sure what it was at that point, but I needed to know that I knew that life was much bigger than me. I needed to give that back. And St. Stephen's was here waiting with open arms when I was ready for that. Our week really starts with, now that Clarkie's in elementary school, dropping my youngest off at preschool in the basement. And, you know, we're back on Wednesdays for choir and Wednesday suppers. And then to come to the farmer's market on Saturday, and then we're back on Sunday. There's so many aspects of it that I crave that I wouldn't get just from sitting in the congregation on Sunday morning. And the Emmaus groups on Friday, you know, I think that there's just so many elements that speak to me that aren't just about sitting in the pew. And where I am today might not be where I am next week, next month. And I know in my heart that St. Stephen's will be here for me to meet me wherever I am. I like the fact that I think St. Stephen's is moving towards the future. And I think that Gary does a wonderful job of taking us into the future, because I think if we just sit back or remain stagnant, that you're not going to have my generation moving forward, and they're not going to be involved in the church. I think that we're in a place where we have to look forward and really be insightful about where we're going.